And I think we're good. I think we're good, and we're back. Back at it again with the. I am back at it again with the white vans. Just kidding. I don't have any white vans actually. Oh my god. Okay, so you know what's really interesting? Persona 3 FES isn't actually really a popular game to begin with. And meanwhile, let's let the intro play. Let's let the intro roll around. I'm gonna prepare real quick. And I'm the ace. Okay, so here's something interesting actually. So there's a dude. I don't know if it's a dude or a female. So there's a lot of people streaming Persona 3 FES right now, right? That's actually not the case. So the most popular streamer right now, Spooky Mary, it's definitely like her peeps, her community, like in her channel, and she's, oh wow, she's actually pretty adorable. I'm a Wii gamer who likes to stream. Yo, I think I might actually follow her. I think I might actually follow her. Plus, I'm in it for the spooky stuff. Now, there's also another channel I see here in the category. It's... I wouldn't recommend following them. I think they're an actual legitimate individual who's going to get in hot water with Twitch. Because for... Menu, can you please just work with me for crying out loud? Okay, so... let me actually speak. So, Persona 3 FES isn't really like a popular game on Twitch to stream to begin with. Now, we have somebody who has apparently 20 to 40-ish viewers. That's not entirely true. They are currently botting themselves. They're either currently botting themselves or they're actually, wow. I think they're actually botting themselves because their channel description says they're literally using hacks. So, yeah, I think this dude is going to be in hot doo-doo water because, like, honestly, it's... you can't really, unless you're... here's the thing. Either, unless you're incredibly outgoing and popular, which I think is the case for Mary. So kudos to her for actually getting her crowd together for Persona 3 FES. Kudos to her. Unless you're a partner. Partners, people naturally cling onto communities of partners. They have a lot of viewership for a reason. People love to watch them for a reason, etc., etc. Or like you're extremely well, saying that you're outgoing extroverted totally fits in with the popular category. Then you're not really going to have like a lot of people watching you for this game. Like, I used to have like I think like a bunch of people who would come to me regardless of like whatever game I stream. You need to change your about with the Switch partners you completely.
Hi, how are you?
Oh yeah, I definitely need to update that for sure. There's like several things I need to update. Like I need to put like a new background image for my channel, which is pretty weird because like Twitch channels nowadays look like purple YouTube, and I have no idea what to make of it. So here's an interesting thing I'm talking about, Kaiser Dude. So there's currently like about 40 to 50 people on Persona 3 FES on Twitch right now, and I looked closer, and here's the thing. The top two channels right now, I'm looking at the data, are Spooky Mary, which is definitely 100% her. Her community is completely supportive of her. and her chat is actually popping. So kudos to her for keeping it all together and being the amazing streamer that she is for the game. And then there's the top channel is actually somebody or something that looks like it's a botted channel. And I'm like looking through their chat list, and apparently it's not a popping chat. Like, there's like nobody on the user list except for the common bot accounts. There's not even moderators around here. And yet their display number is like 28 to 40. I'm sure they're going to be suspended. They're going to get in like hot water for this mess, because like having a botted Twitch channel will get you in really hot water with Twitch. Like, complete hot water. I've been botted like maybe at least a couple of times before, and I never in my life would I ever like pay real money to authorize somebody or even myself to actually inflate my viewership with like fake accounts or bot accounts. Like, yes, people will have alt accounts and whatnot that they could be able to support me for if I stream their favorite game, but that's a wholly different story. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting that somebody would actually still go to the lengths and actually inflate themselves for the sake of actually really getting the spotlight in this game. But do you gain anything out of that? You're really not going to get anything out of that. It's just, it's not going to work out for you, fam. Like, if you want to get yourself out there, like, put yourself out there on social media, like, promote your content via social media, have your friends and family spread awareness around. It's like marketing 101 on the digital age nowadays too. But in any case, I'm gonna have to like rework the mill token system as well. There's like lots of things I need to work out with my moderators and whatnot. But back to the subject of this game. We are finally like at the end game, so it's like a difference of 35 hours and 59 minutes, Kaiser dude, if I want to backtrack, which I might do on my own time to actually do like a redo of the ending maybe. But that's like 30 plus hours, which I'm sure 80% of the time is dedicated to shuffling the fusions. So honestly, I think let's just get over with the game, get to the ending, look at the ending for ourselves. I might host like a movie night or an anime night to watch the answer on Discord or something. Or maybe we can actually do it directly here on Twitch as a sort of community thing for all of you anime enthusiasts, for all of you Persona enthusiasts as well. But for now, I am not going to choose to maximize Aegis' social link for my first playthrough, which is unfortunate. So that means I'm not going to get her best weapon. So the only one who does have their best weapon, though, is Koromaru, but I'm not really so sure about that. Koromaru's unit is a fire unit, but I might as well use Junpei for that already. Now this is making me thinking. Well, actually, let me go ahead and lower the volume of this for a second there, because I really want to talk preparation for Nyx, and anything else before Nyx anyways, too. So let's just lower it down to 20%. That's fine. Okay, so my party members are level 91, which I hope is okay for the end. And I'm level 99, so I'm just more than fine for the end game anyways, so yeah, I'm sure level 91 is fine. If I can heal everybody, if anyone can support each other, I think we should be okay. Yeet indeed. Yep, that's one of the most famous sound effects. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Koromaru, let's go ahead and go out for a walk. I also decided to, like, zoom out the camera a little bit, so, like, I could get, like, a more profile version of myself.
Oh, it's you, guys, Koromaru, too.
Oh, it's you, Chihiro. Do you have a system where I can spend your melt tokens? It's an extension on the computer, actually. It's a stream... It's like a Streamlabs extension for Twitch on the computer. It's not available with the mobile right now. I'm going to be transferring the rewards from melt tokens to the channel points. I don't have an official name for the channel points yet, but I might actually be renaming them to the new melt tokens. So If it's not, if you don't see it from the phone, then it's not available for the phone, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I could call them shrooms, but there are other channels that probably call them shrooms already. Let me also adjust my game capture display so you guys can see the date correctly. My voice just squeaked for a little bit. I have no idea why. It should not squeak considering I'm well hydrated. There we go. You chatted for a while. The two of you seem closer now. You know what? You know what else is closer? I feel like my profile mugshot is so much closer.
Choose your fighter.
Oh, I guess you found it. I think I'm putting myself over here. That should be okay. What character do you have in mind? I don't know if I can do it on the spot. Something like that. Oh, if the system is on the phone, then that's completely PogChamps, fam. That's completely PogChamps, my dude. I have no idea where I should even put my Elgato. But I think this is totally fine. This is a new position, but I'm gonna try it out, and it should be working anyways. Let me know which character you want, and I'll get to it.
Hi, how are you?
Just do face cam in the middle of the screen. Easy.
Oh, like this? Scorpion for Mortal Kombat 11. You dare desecrate the Shirai Ryu. That is how you pronounce my clan's name. Whoever said the Shirai Ryu shall now be persecuted by my fellow henchmen. Harumi, Satoshi, wait, who are they? I thought my children's name was different. The thing is, if you're trying to speak a Japanese accent with English, you have to add like a British dialect to it because there's only certain Japanese people who would speak American dialect English, but like the Brits in history have like made a settlement in Japan, so British English is actually the first dialect of English that the Japanese would like go to. Like instead of saying power like you say in American English, they would say power. So that's part of the gist of it. Get over here. Over here. I sound like a younger Scorpion trying to be gruff, honestly, because like I'm not old enough to like do an older Scorpion. Is there any particular voice lines you want me to do? Koromaru is back from playing. You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. Let me also go ahead and give you a shout out, Alt.
Beep, beep, beep.
The timing of that couldn't have been any more perfect. Oh yeah, Alt, by the way. There you go. We did it as of last night. Actually, what was quote 68? I think quote 68 was something...
Cowabunga.
Was something amazing. Okay, I actually said that. Yeah, that quote is that quote is totally on me. Enhance my pants, but don't go down my pants. That is totally a me quote. I'm totally feeling in the zone already. I feel like I'm back in the zone. Whatever's gotten me like out of my zone lately, something's kicked me back into it, and I'm feeling a little bit good about that. Anyways, hello, this is Keisuke. Do you have time to talk right now? Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, sorry. I'll go manasai. I'll see you at school then. What will you do? Sleep earlier because I'm already a genius. It's kind of interesting to see my head floating right here. Unless, what if I actually, hold on, do a, what if I do one of those, like, old school, like, face cam elements on my screen? Well, then again, I'm still a floating head regardless. Or I could actually maybe put a cloud out. You know what? What if I put a Lakitu cloud? Hold on, I could actually do a quick PNG of a Lakitu cloud. That could probably work. Lakitu cloud, PNG. Lakitu cloud. Oh, that's just perfect. There's actually Lakitu clouds up for grabs on Google Images. Now, if I could just find the right one. Ah, that one's perfect. Save that. Put that in. Lakitu cloud. Why is it an HTML? It should not be an HTML. 9. Why is it an HTML? What the frick? It should be a PNG. Nah, this guy. Okay, let's see if that works then. Lock it to cloud. I'll correct that later. So we're gonna add in a new image source. Lock it to cloud. Put that in there. Choose the right source. Man, oh man, I'm back in my zone. There we go. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, that's my cloud. I should actually make myself bigger for that. Lock it to cloud. It'll go to camera link. There we go. Okay, now I gotta move myself. Whee! Move the cloud. Now it looks like I have to look above the cloud. What the heck? Let's forget about the cloud for a second there. Okay, I'm rolling with whatever that I have to work with. Let's just work with this. Let's just work with this. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Anyways, there's no school today. And I'm a floating head. Cue the depressing piano because we all know how moody this endgame is. Oh boy. Well, I'm level 99. Everybody's level 91. We should be fine. It's just very upsetty spaghetti that not only are these high schoolers know they're gonna die, but also at the same time, I can't maximize all the dang social links. But it's my first playthrough anyways. Okay, reverse, reverse, reverse. Okay, nobody's reversed. I guess sadly you're not gonna get maximized. I am sorry about that. Team manager though. Hubba hubba. Typical NPC dialogue. Okay, it's a Sunday. We gotta go ahead and maximize a social link. Alright, so in order to maximize this faster, I'm gonna have to go to the Naganaki Shrine, pray that my luck. No max toaster? Why? I mean, I could go back a 30 hours worth of progress and redo the beginning of January, which means I have to redo Cybele and I have to redo Cert, Scotty, and the Norn sisters, the Wind sisters. You can't, like, unless, like, you follow a strategy guide or whatnot, like, if it's really your first impression playthrough, you're really not going to maximize all them dang social links, unless you're, like, really a professional Persona pro. All I can see you doing when you need to drag is pretty much spam A, yeah. You spam A and you spam B. You know what's up. Like, even if I go to the shrine to, like, increase my relationship with Aegis, like, I won't hit rank 10 because Aegis still needs at least another day or so to actually be fully rank 10. And absolutely old to, like, oh, like another game that we play together, don't we? Cough. Cough. Anyways. Yuko is closer. You will have fair luck. Hey, 1,000 yen. I will take it, fam. Let's get this bread. Dun 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 dun. Bark, bark to you too, doggo. The next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. We already know that. I swear for like a good portion of the game I had to rely on Google and a guide in order to figure out the right stuff. Oh hey guy, you walk your dog around this time. I was just about to go home. Oh, it's a track star, like literally the star, star? Yeah, the star Arcana. I wish Koromaru could pick up more items though. That would really come in clutch. But then again, like, with the personas I have, I don't think I might use Aegis for my end team personas. I don't know if you're still there, Kaiser Dude, but is there anything else besides Cybele's weapons that I could, like, maybe like make a fusion weapon for Akihiko. Because honestly, I think I might roll with, or, yeah. Here's the thing, like, I'm gonna roll. I think I might roll with Junpei, with Yukari, Junpei. I'm either gonna go with Akihiko or Mitsuru is using Marin, has not been using Marin Karen anymore now. She's primarily focused on being an ice damage dealer. Sorry, I'm busy, nerd. Wait, I'm a nerd. Gasp. What if we're all nerds? What will you do? Of course I'm sleeping earlier because I'm a gosh darn genius like Dexter. Bum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Yeah, a cooldown is like a minute. We can't make it shorter than 1 minute for some strange reason. I don't know why, man. We just can't make it shorter than a minute. Today is the coming of age day in which there's no school. You know what else? It's also on sale day with the police dude. Actually, I don't really need to get anything on sale. The only thing that I would actually spend my money for now is just fusing personas. But even then, that takes quite a little bit of time. But considering how we're primarily focused on getting to the end today, I want to make sure. I don't think I'm going to spend like so much time like getting these personas fused anyways. So priorities. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to play finally the best version of Persona 4 in existence, which is like Persona 4 Golden on Steam. That is major PogChamps. Completely major PogChamps, I will say, for Atlas to do. Now all we're missing left is getting what is it? The other Persona games on, I'm running out of breath. On Steam. Let's see. Yes. I will imagine I'm gonna do whoops. Ooh, a lucky charm. Hello. Poggers, I got a lucky charm. What? Yo, since when did I get 10,000 yen?
Let's get this red.
So here's the thing, like, Fuka actually gets pissed off. Like, she legit gets pissed off and becomes the main reverse social link. The main reverse social link at the end of my playthrough. So, I guess today is my lucky day. A lucky charm. I feel like I could give that to somebody.
Hello.
Hello, kid.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Doggo doesn't want to walk. Wait, hold on. I need to pick up a weapon. Oh my god, who the hell? Oh, that's a Family Guy reference? Which character? Because I watch clips of Family Guy all the time. I totally do watch my clips of Family Guy. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. The fat one. Oh, you know Peter Griffin? There we go. Now that's Yukari's weapon. Woohoo! I'm sure I can get. I'm sure I definitely could give the lucky charm to somebody. Wait, when I start New Game Plus though. When I start New Game Plus, stuff, not everything gets carried over. Wait, why am I back at the mall? I keep a... Gotcha. By the way, Kaiser dude, considering technically Mitsuru and Akihiko don't really have, like, you know, fusion weapons, elemental weapons specifically for them, You think I should just make them Alice weapons if I were to use one of them for Nyx? Well, I think Mitsuru, already has a Mother Saber for... Yeah, she already has a Mother Saber for her Alice weapon. And I think I made Akihiko one too, I don't remember. I mean, I can make, like... That's Cybele's weapon. The one that resists charm. Wait a minute. You say strong levers, not Cybele. Let's take a look. I need to know. The one that resists charm. I am not registering either of them because I'm fusing Thanatos later. Yeah, Cybele gives Akihiko's weapon, but, like, Akihiko doesn't use ice attacks, which doesn't really work for my favor, honestly. But the next best lovers we have is Raphael. If my Raphael is on fleek. Deathbound, Auto Maraku, Null Charm, Zane, Null Dark, Meteorahan, Tempest Slash. Well, it could be better, but at least he's something. Well, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and see what happens. It has to be level 60 plus. Hold on a second. Yeah, Raphael is 67. So use Raphael to make Akihiko's weapon? Or Mitsuru? Or actually just Akihiko, because Mitsuru already has an Alice weapon. Oh, that looks nice. Strongest effects her personas use are level 60 plus for weapon fusion. So this one for Akihiko then, for the root gloves. Because this looks good. This looks juicy. Yeah, let's go ahead and make it. Ooh, I can pick it up in one day. Nice. Yeah, that should be good for Nyx. That should be fine and dandy for Nyx. Mitsuru already has the saber, so I'm fine. I'm content with that. I can use a hammer for output damage, or I could use Mjolnir if I want to spam. If I want to spam Odin. Should I spam Odin? I have no idea. That's very true. Special weapons do pick up in 2 days. Yeah, so we're not going to be using Aegis for Nyx, unfortunately. We're not going to get Max Toaster. We're not actually going to burn our bread. Oops, I don't mean to save. Yo, I think I'm actually going to save, on the night before Nyx. We're going to be in Tartarus on the night before Nyx. Is Max Aeon Persona, like, even used? You use Metatron to make a weapon for Aegis. Metatron is Aegis's best fusion, is Aegis's best weapon in general. And you make Metatron from the 4 archangels: Raphael, Gabriel, whatever the 4 archangels are. You even fight the archangels in Persona 5, and they are the most annoying, like, they're the most annoying sub-bosses in Persona 5. Yeah, in this game, Max Aeon is Metatron. And he's the final archangel you fight in Persona 5. You overhear a conversation.
Lately, even the late-night comedy shows have been talking about the end of the world. It feels creepy. Are you still talking about that? By the way, I want to show you this magazine that hit the stands today. Magazine? Don't tell me it's about cults. Now just read it for yourself.
Ew, cults. Yeah, it's the angels, and I think the archangels, yeah. Well, I watched Curry's stream, and one of the archangels he fought was actually Metatron. Unless it's actually, I'm sure it's Metatron.
wish I was skin plated. I'd shine as bright as a diamond. You know what plating is, right? It's a process to cover objects in a thin metallic layer. Tin plating is done by plating iron with tin. For corrugated galvanized iron, you plate iron with zinc. Gold medals, by the way, are created by plating silver with gold. So technically, Olympic athletes don't win gold medals. It's kinda sad.
You feel tired. Of course we're gonna doze off. Hey, your condition is now great. Fantastic. Yeah, Aeon is P3 specific. FES in particular. Nobody's here. It's the end of the world, and these high schoolers know nothing but, well, I'm the only one who knows something. Because apparently I'm the main character, and because I'm the main character, I have no... because I'm the main character, plot armor isn't gonna save me. Well, I think plot armor actually helps save half the main characters you ever know from, like, video games, TV shows, and movies. And of course, because the people who write the script just write it in there. Because plot armor is relevant. A MacGyver is relevant to advancing the plot. We can't have an actual story without somebody wearing plot armor or MacGyver, can we? No. Hey, thank you for giving me these root gloves. Juicy. But I'm certain, like, I know you fight the Archangels. I've seen the Archangels in the anime too, even though it's like brief, low budget, very under. It's not even underrated. It's like overrated animation. If you take the animations of Persona 5, slow them down, and just like remove the 3D polygon aspects from them, that's what you get from the anime, and it's really poorly done. Yeah, the anime is completely trash. I'm very unfortunate to have watched it. According to this, you will have fair luck. Hey, 1,000 yen. Give that to me. That's pretty funny, Ult, because that's the actual truth. Oh, hey, a cutscene.
Oh, there you are. We're all going to Hakakure. Wanna come?
I'm not hungry.
What, are you on a diet or something?
Maybe.
Akihiko-san's buying. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima? You probably forgot all about it by now. Well, you won in the end. Even if it was Aigis. But whatever. Akihiko-san still lost, right? It took me like 6 months to make him accept that fact.
You did watch the P4 anime? Ah. Does people look sunburned a lot of the time? Oh my god.
So come on, everyone else already left. We gotta hurry.
Didn't watch the P4 Golden one. It's worse animated. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is the special okay for everyone?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. 5 specials, please.
Oh, how I crave for some ramen. Oh wait, I do have ramen.
Man, this is awesome. Akihiko-san's never treated us all to ramen before.
Hey, why do I have to treat everyone?
Not this again.
If you go to Japan and like go to these like ramen shops, there are like one man behind the counter and everything. Like, it's classic. Like, man's. Oh, thank you again for the host. I appreciate it. So I told the streamer about the Atlas and Sega thing. He thinks it's risky due to Twitch TOS. It's basically how you can't stream past December 24th in Persona 5 Royal Time because of how heavy spoiler it is. If you're streaming directly from the PlayStation, then yeah, it's understandable. But if you're using a capture card, then you can freely like get stream all the crap you could get from you get everything from the game without getting like blocked by PlayStation streaming software. But according to their guidelines, they say that like if you put in the Atlas Sega logo, you'll be fine with it. Yeah, exactly, Old, exactly. I haven't even watched Persona 5 Royal content, not even on YouTube for a while.
Come on, Akihiko-san. A bet's a bet.
Pay up, buddy.
All right, all right. I never said I wouldn't.
Exactly, yeah.
This article looks quite disturbing.
Fun fact, did you know Aegis is actually voiced by Karen Streisman, who's also voiced Melina for Mortal Kombat and a bunch of other anime characters on her resume? Did you also know that Karen Streisman is actually a vocal voiceover instructor? So you can literally call her Aegis Senpai as a funny. Why he's gonna be? Why? I mean, unless he's popular, then there's not really going to be a huge traffic of people who will watch on Discord. Unless you're doing, like... If you're doing Discord streaming, here's the thing, like, it's more of a... Discord streaming, I feel, would be more of a community night kind of thing. If you want to get people who are, like, close to you and chatting with you together for, like, an anime night or a movie night, or you want to do, like, a casual match off stream together on a multiplayer game, then that's totally fine. But, like, Persona? My man. Why?
Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
Well, it must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
Yo, facts, exactly. Like,
What?
I don't. That's not really the best way to go about it. Like, there's nothing completely stopping you from streaming Persona 5 Royal. Like, I even follow somebody who's streaming the game, like, freely with his capture card. And he's been having no problems with it so far. And even if, like, and his community would be completely in an uproar if his content gets taken down because Atlas and Sega just flagged him for not marking spoiler territory or following their guidelines or whatnot.
What the?
Nandeska?
There's a picture of their leader.
Your leader, you don't say. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a black shirt, that's why I'm all black, guys.
Hey, that's...
I mean, Persona 4 Golden came out on PC, and I've been thinking about streaming it, but who would show up? That's very true. Actually, that's the thing with Persona 4 Golden. Like, people are going to be hopping back on the bandwagon for it because it came out on PC. So, that's the thing with launch day games. Like, if you're not really, like, a well-known popular streamer with an established community, like, there's people who aren't going to be, like... I'm being real about this. Like, there's people who are not really going to be coming around, and anybody who's new who's come around probably has known about Persona 4 already. And they might have streamed Persona 4 in the past, or the Golden one or not. Like, one way or another, P4 Golden is back to being popular by... Even Twitch partners will get a lot of people watching them nowadays because, of course, their community is, like, completely stuck to them. They're popular. They become partnered for a reason, etc. And now the partners and the popular streamers would take all the viewership right now because that's how Twitch works. That's Twitch's algorithm, and I'm just being real right now.
Is that Takaya?
Why, yes, it's the guy who looks like Jesus on weed on crack.
I thought something was up. So, Strega's behind that cult. I've lost my appetite.
Get some hydration. Stay hydrated, folks.
Listen to what he says. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights.
But you know what else, Alt? It's like, sometimes people would show up. There would be cult classic games that people would actually watch you for. And like somehow Pirates 101 became a cult classic and people would watch you for it, and now people would watch Spicy for it, people would watch Craftbox for it, and sometimes RZ for it. Like, I'm actually surprised that RZ's activity has like gone down a little bit more than I expected, and now people would watch the new people for it. So like they could have like somebody new they could like grill or roast or something like that. And then me doing Persona 3 right now, it's like, of course a lot of people have played this game growing up on the PlayStation when they were young. Of course people would come to like watch this, and there's a specific crowd of channels who would stream this, and of course the popular people would get all the viewership, or the botters cough. And it makes me like have the same thoughts as well. If I were, when I go to stream SpongeBob, the OG SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on Friday, which is a game that is now being popular thanks to speedrunning, mainly speedrunning the console version, because the console version is starkly, vastly different than the OG PC version. And when we get rehydrated on all the platforms, it's primarily a remastered version of the console version. The PC version I played as a kid is such a stark contrast to what people played on consoles. P4 Gold modding on PC is already... Yeah, it is.
This great being is Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. In Nyx, there is no pain, no suffering.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
Wait, he's saying that Nyx will save the world? That's not true.
Heresy. We call heresy. Much heresy.
I don't think he really means what he's saying. This is all just a game to him.
What if you're in a game?
That son of a bitch.
But there are those who do not understand this truth, even though they have also been blessed by her. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it, using it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
You know, honestly, I feel like Takaya is like giving off his own version of like, you know, oh, like, I have the same power as them, they're just misusing it, and if they're gonna come after me for it, well, that's like a temporary background for Corbs doing that right now, but that's just a random scene I go to. But it kind of feels like, it kind of feels like Takaya is just giving off that kind of message with like these guys, with C's.
Wait, is he talking about us?
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, sorry. Hey, what's up with them calling him the charismatic one?
You could do female main character as you, Narukami? Huh.
How'd he get so popular all of a sudden?
Well, Jin's pretty well known on the internet.
That nerd. Such a nerd.
He's probably pretty good at stirring up trouble.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame.
Makes sense for it to work pretty easily since they're both PlayStation 2 games as well. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Plus, it's like, I think at one point they've modded in, people really want the Persona 3 remake that they had modded in the female main, the female MC as the replacement for Joker in P5.
Ugh, those two make me sick.
I'm talking about specifically the mod, actually.
Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation.
Is that a bikini bum?
What?
Is that a bikini model in the poster in the background? Also, what kind of ramen shop doesn't have like a full bookshelf? Anyways, I'm just noticing small details.
Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx.
Yeah, technically speaking, yeah, definitely Kasumi.
The revolution is here.
Wait, isn't Kasumi also like the same age as Futaba? Like, because I know Kasumi is a freshman. She's a frosh.
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
Yeah, I can't exactly go the romance route with her if once I step foot into Persona 5, and I'm still going for Makoto.
Throughout history, those who have changed the future have often been highly charismatic.
Plus, Makoto's voice actress. Ugh. Makoto's voice actress has a pretty amazing resume of voiceover work. Even in Fairy Tail, actually. I saw her like on stage once at the anime convention where we actually got to watch an episode of Fairy Tail with her. What was her character again? I'm forgetting. Yeah, Makoto is the same voice as Fair. Lucy, yeah, she's the voice of Lucy. So yeah, Makoto and Lucy are the same voice.
That's the end of the article. It appears that after the interview, Jin and Takaya disappeared again.
Is that the general consensus, Kaizodu, that a lot of people actually ship Makoto? I thought there would be a bunch of people who would ship on. Interesting. Interesting.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus.
Tartar
He must
sauce.
have been planning this all along.
We're just missing our fried fish. Give us the fish tempura and we're ready to go to tartar sauce.
Takaya's words have changed the mood of the entire city. Even though they won't admit it, they are all afraid.
Yeah. I mean, why else would people believe this nonsense Takai's preaching?
Okay, let's see. How is P3 doing tonight? P3 FES. Yeah, Mary, let's go. Let's go. Oh, she's on a sub goal. Ohio Yohane. Ohio Yohane is pretty good as well. All right, we're lit tonight. We're lit on P3 FES. Let's go.
I guess people just need something to believe in.
Well, no wonder there's a sense of doom in the air. We're all gonna die.
The Makoto ship was super hard around launch. On was the obligatory. Oh, just like how Yukari here is the obligatory lovers. For me, it was Futaba or On, to be honest. I think there's plenty of people. There's plenty of people who still ship Futabs to these days. She is the precious. We must protect the Futabs. Alright, Ciendo, no problem. If you could go ahead and drop a lurk. I'm sure if anybody has to do something, be sure to drop a lurk in the channel. But otherwise, definitely have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. If they do something funny for Persona 6 and that Lover's Arcana Social Link is a male character, I would laugh if they do. Oh, you know how a particular character is supposedly, you know what, in Persona 4?
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
Let me be gay in Persona, goddammit. Atlas isn't exclusive. Inclusive.
Said Dio. We're all gonna die, said Junpei.
But Is that so surprising? The fact that all life ends one day has nothing to do with Nyx. Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
I guess.
To tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this had happened.
Who would ever think about their own death, my boy?
But since we've made up our minds, why don't we just leave it at that? Our objective is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll just have to deal with them too.
I agree. We'll probably run into them at Tartarus anyways. However you look at it, we're the obstacle standing in their way.
The promised day will soon be here.
Oh, indeed it will.
Yeah.
We need to do all we can until then.
In 19 days.
Yeah, and we're gonna need lots of energy, so let's eat. Excuse me, I'd like to order a Hagakure bowl.
Don't you already have a special, my dude? That's like 2 bowls of nudes for you.
You don't mind, do you, Akihiko-san?
Junpei, don't forget, you're having half of Aigus's food too.
Isn't it like isn't my boy like eating 2.5 bowls of ramen? What is wrong with I mean, whatever suits his fancy. I mean, who knows? He could be lanky and skinny under all that.
Oh, don't worry, I'm starving.
You just better eat it all.
And let me tell you, like, ramen bowls aren't even like, out of any like portion of anything you can eat out of Japanese food, like, there's a generous amount of soup with the right amount of yeah, it should be fine for him. If it were me, I would probably eat more ramen too. I think it's because if you give the thick suck to the soup, you'll be full. A lot more full than you expected. Yeah, it really tends to do that. What will you do? Sleep earlier, of course. We're just gonna breeze through this as fast and as best as possible. Because I need to make Messiah for the drops. And we need to get everybody suited up. Like actual ramen or like instant noodle ramen? Because instant noodles are instant noodles. And the packaging is such a... Oh god. Dude, that's gotta be like a salt bomb for you. I'm not sure yet, I guess. And that's like a trouble if you're making shio, like... Shio? Shoyu. Shoyu literally is soy sauce in Japanese. I think I'm not gonna be able to spend time with Yuko except at the... Gosh darn it! Well, Sunday is actually gonna come rolling on by, so I could be able to spend time with her on a Sunday. Well, let's take a look at these social links. Yeah, I could be able to max out strength easily, and I could be able to complete Elizabeth's request. If I recall, I think I might also need... Hey, it's Yuko. No, what's up?
Are you free next Sunday?
I think I also need Valkyrie for a request for Elizabeth as well, if I recall. Yeah, I'm gonna accept. Of course, I'm gonna accept the offer. You're like my second waifu this playthrough. Second waifu. And who was Yukari? My side chick? Wait. It's perfect. I think I could get both in my inventory anyways. You overhear a conversation. I got a flyer Polonial Mall, blah 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 blah. Something something cult Nick something. Oh, that's how it's pronounced. It's like the logo's design. Okay, that's fine. To the shrine, because that's how we can best raise our social links. Dun, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Why am I going this way? Oh, we are gonna finish this. We are so gonna finish this. I might do an epilogue where I actually legit go back on my 30 hours. If I actually can make a new a Cybele that is like... Well, I'm gonna have an incredible amount of patience, but this is totally gonna be an off-stream thing if I go back on that save file. But in any case, like, my next playthrough is definitely New Game Plus. When we do New Game Plus, we're aiming to get Norn, probably make a more perfect Scotty. Cert is obviously perfect already. Odin could be more perfected, but it was a struggle to get him anyway, so it's fine. I'm actually gonna do Aegis for now because Yuko, getting one already for Yuko is fine. Ooh, 1,000 yen. And if I can actually give her the correct gift on Sunday, we might be good
Welcome back.
good to go with her social link anyways. Hold on. I'm allergic to thinking in an RPG sometimes. The rate of the Japanese yen has gone down, actually. Things were a lot more expensive to get in Japan for, like, tourists. But now it's like...
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, it's not you again. Sorry, I'm busy. Imagine me actually accepting the offer and having to reject Yuko. Oh my god. I'm a heretic. I'm a heretic if I do that. Bum, 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 bum. Blah 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 blah. Something about modern history. Blah 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 blah. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Let's doze off. Your condition is now great. Well, that's freaking fantastic. Bum 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 bum. All class has ended for today.
Can I stop dying?
Oh wait, today is Aegis Day. Jesus Christ, that boy's just waiting outside like... Oh hey, Gundam Tanaka's voice actor is online, Chris Tergliafera. Bum 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 bum. I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. I already read all this dialogue last time, so let's just breeze through it. Did you know you can also see our dorm? The ocean waters at Yakushima? But I prefer the view from here. What about you? Do you like this town? I like it. I'm glad to hear that. Feeling the same way as we view the same scenery. It feels nice. I have 269 actually. There's the quote 69 and a 69 command, which is something different. That should be working. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, well I actually have to fix that. Oh no, it's working. Did you know Phantasy Star Online 2 requires at least 69 gigabytes to download on PC? Nice. Isn't it? Many feelings towards various things I had not recognized before are making themselves clear now. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, I want to hold on to this feeling. Rip max level toaster. Max rank toaster. You know what I also realize? The color of the border of Aeon is gold in comparison to the other social links. Is that? That's pretty particular. Like the other social link, like card colors are like dark blue, and meanwhile Aeon is gold. But if it's meant to be a FES exclusive social link, then yeah, it's a FES exclusive one. Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so I imagine that you are quite cold. It would be awful if you caught a chill. Yeah, definitely to help stand out. Absolutely.
Greetings.
I just walked back to the dorm with you, but... Dun 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 dun. What will you do? Sleep earlier, of course. Oh, that's the same credit song though. That's the song of the credits. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry so hard because that's the credits song. I don't think I could go out with Yuko today, can I? Okay, good. It's the cafe. I remember this.
About last time. I'm sorry if I said anything weird.
Forget about what?
Oh, if you don't remember, that's even better.
We did this before. An instructor?
Close. Mr. X assistant coach.
Yeah, I think after Sunday I should be able to maximize her.
I'm thinking becoming an athletic trainer.
Which makes sense. Imagine me becoming an athlete. I mean, there are like former like school athletes who still became gamers in this day and age on Twitch.
Between the general education requirements and the classes, it adds up to over 350 hours.
Is that over 9,000 minutes?
That's why I'm gonna start studying right away. Improving my writing's my first goal. It took me 3 nights to finish that 3 pages.
Please, Yuko, try writing a 10-page essay. I had to write freaking 10 pages for high school. I don't know if you actually had to write... What was the biggest paper you ever had to write, Kaiser, dude? Because 10 pages, I think, was my worst.
I learned a lot from those kids when I first started coaching them. I was thinking about how I would teach my own kids one day. I didn't have the slightest clue. Well, that all changed. If you hadn't been there with me, I'm not sure I would have been able to coach those kids. I never would have thought about my future either. So, arigato.
Is this rank 9? Rank 9? Rank 9? Number 9? Number 9, please, number 9. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou choose to create a persona of the strength arcana. Because I need to make Siegfried anyways. Yes! Rank 9! Yet.
Ah.
Yeah!
Oh, I have to go. I gotta study. Wish me luck.
After saying goodbye to Yuko, you decide to go back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hi. Yeah, the senpais are going to do their entrance exams. Of course they want to focus. A student bought a BB rifle. Gasp. Yeah, what was actually, for anybody who's gone through high school, college, and whatnot, what was the worst paper you've had to write? Well, I wouldn't say any of my papers are the worst papers, but I've had to write papers over and over. And I don't know, I guess I didn't like to write research reports or like historical essays. It's just, it's like because you're forcing yourself to write a topic that you're so uncomfortable with. And it makes your blood boil to have your teacher have you do it.
Koromaru's always energetic. Watching him is soothing, in a way.
Wait, 3 5-page papers? What the heck, dude? You've had it worse than me. What'd you have to do for that assignment? And it's for the same class, right?
I can't believe they put up posters here at the shrine, too. Perhaps the temperature isn't the only reason I feel a chill. Well, our course is clear. We have to believe in ourselves and our comrades, and push forward. Let's do this together. Gambare. Thanks for getting me out of the doors today. I've been tense. What with the college entrance exams to deal with.
You spoke with Mitsuru for a while. Ah, graduation project. Gotcha.
Done already? Well, I suppose it is getting cold. Let's get on home.
Sounds like fun. Kappa, what will you do? Sleep earlier because I have a date. On January 7th, 10th, Persona 3 time. Speaking of Persona 3 FES, how is it doing? I always like to check how a game is doing on Twitch. And I'm just actually pretty happy if there's like a group of people who are actively streaming said game. Oh, we're still on fire tonight. Mary's still going at it. There's always that one streamer who's going to stand out at the top of a game. There's no school today. You're meeting someone today. It's about time to leave. I have to remember we have to make Messiah, though. Polonia Mall.
Thanks for coming to the bookstore with me today.
Yugo seems happy.
I've been thinking about my future, so I decided to order some reference books. Aren't I just the most amazing, ambitious person you know?
Yugo's trying to be funny.
I feel so motivated now.
That's the spirit.
I'm gonna do my best. Normally I'm a quitter, but this time will be different.
Would you like to give her a gift? Yes. I think if I recall, she likes the brand stuff. Here you go.
What's this? Louis Vuitton? Is this really for me? Are you sure? Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yuko seems delighted with this gift. Okay, I think just one more day and Yuko is done. And then I can make Siegfried. Well, speaking of which, time to do a little bit of background research once again, because you can't always be
Hi,
too safe.
how
Sorry.
was your day?
Oh, hi. How was your evening? Wait a minute. Where the heck are you? You're staring at the board. How are you talking to me? What will you do? Siegfried, 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 Siegfried. I'm taking a look, I'm taking a look, I'm taking a look, I'm taking a look. He's weak against dark, so repel dark might work. Let's get started. Blah, 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 blah. Greek mythology, Circe. Blah, 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 blah. Greek mythology. I know about this before. Ah, I mentioned two Greek sorceresses. One was Medea. Who was the other? Circe, of course. Very good. Your aura is as clear as a mountain spring. It was secrecy like that which turned priestesses into sorceresses. Teachings originally meant to bring salvation into the body and soul fell into more drunken orgies, luring people to the hideous path of immorality. Necrophilia, using babies for potion ingredients. This is where the abominable black arts began. I picked a topic I'd approve and find such that the whole semester to write it. Well, so long as charm, academics, and that third thing can carry over, that is, PogChamps. Now. I think today is Aegis Day, and then Wednesday should be... Wednesday should be the day for Yuko. The final day for Yuko, I hope, because I'm sure the brand bag actually bolstered that. Yeah, it's Aegis Day. Oop, wrong classroom. I haven't seen Shiny Wing here for a while, too. I'm certainly it's because Shiny Wing is following another streamer I know who's been streaming this game. She finished. I was just figuring things out with social links before I could finish because I wanted to put my brain to work on this game. Yes, let's spend time with Aegis. Let's spend time with Toaster Babe. Speed things up, let's speed things up. We ran to the dogs before last time. The dogs seem angry.
We did what? Woof, woof, woof. We aren't mistreating Koromaru-san.
Yep, yep, yep.
I don't think we can make them understand.
This is all a misunderstanding, everyone.
Bark.
They don't seem to want to listen.
Please, don't be angry. Calm down.
Nom. Aegis seems to have been bitten by a dog.
Oh. I'm so sorry. My hand is hard.
Pause. Hold on a second, I'm adding this in. Classic, I guess this is what she would say. Now, which emote do I want to put in here? I forgot how to add in my command now. There we go, 70 quotes. A toaster.
I see. No wonder they doubt me. They are confused since my body is not natural. I have been thinking lately. Although my heart may become more human, my body will forever be mechanical. Of course, that's how I was designed. But I am not strong enough to be a weapon, and I am too rigid to pass as human. I'm neither fish nor fowl, not completely machine nor human.
That's not true.
Demo. Oh, ごめんなさい。ありがとうございます。そうですね. Even if I can't quite explain it, I have to be true to myself.
Aigis has a painful smile on her face.
I'm sorry for saying such things. If I hadn't been created, I would never have met everyone, and that includes you.
Blah blah blah, feign affection, increase the social link. Gives us time to do stuff. Burn my bread. Dun 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 dun. I can burn our toast. Dun, ba-da, burn, ba-da, burn.
すみません.
Holy, am I gonna actually hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? Frick. Or is somebody botting my YouTube account? Regardless, Jesus Christ.
Bark, bark! He's saying that he wants to go to Tartarus tonight.
Koro-chan. Ah, you really are our ally.
Good boy. Ew, cult news. Let's walk Koromaru. Bum bum. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Koromaru is frolicking happily. Ooh, a Trafuri gem. Bum 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 bum. You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. Late night. What will you do? Well, the final countdown is now. After that, it's time to make some Messiah, Siegfried, all the other personas that we need, and then we get to finally fight Nyx. At last. Oh, this thing is all coming for me. You ever hear a conversation?
It's getting cold. I hate to even get out from under the covers. Apathy syndrome doesn't sound so bad if you really think about it.
Also, I heard that the Nature Guardian Tower came out today, so I'll definitely be streaming AQ3D tomorrow.
I know, right? I could sleep all day and people would get all concerned for me. I know. Maybe I'll try becoming one, just for a little while.
The first bell has rung. Speaking of that game, I should get my daily stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Is Steam not open for me? Or do I have to relog back into Steam? Oh, I have to relog back into Steam. I can still get Dragon Crystals on my phone anyways. Class has ended for the day. Oh, it's a Tuesday, so I can't actually... rip. I got some new stuff. Oh, I got Stardew Valley cards. GG. Bum, 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 bum. I should have opened a chest yesterday, so that way I could have, like, opened... That was poor timing on my part. Because I don't even want to spend those dragon crystals on those chests either. I can still settle with opening a regular chest. Or I could switch AQ3D and SpongeBob around. I think I might do that. So that way the timing of the chest can coincide. And I think if anything, I don't know if like... I don't know, have like Artix Entertainment decide to stop streaming for a while? Because I don't think they've done a live stream in a long time. Oh, what the heck? 5,000 yen just fell in my pocket? Oh my god. Oh no.
Greeting.
I became closer to Aegis at the cost of my health going into... Oh no. Oh, that's a major oof. Alright, the bathroom's not gonna save me. Imagine the bathroom actually saved me, though. That's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. It's so not gonna happen. Yep, it didn't happen. Oh, thank you, bot, for letting people know about the copyright issue music thingy going on. Why am I walking to my bedroom, not using the Instaporter? Sorry, I'm busy, Keisuke. I'm always busy. I think today is the day for Yuko. Not sure yet. Today's the day for Yuko. Let's go. Sure. Maybe you should meet up with her. Class is ended for the day. Oh, Yuko-san. Alright, we know the whole ordeal. She invites us to her room. What are you talking about?
Oh, your horse is sidekick into that. Actually, I'm the one who's impatient.
Yuko seems embarrassed.
Remember the kids we coached?
Yep. That's true. Aw, she's embarrassed.
Today my parents aren't home.
And
Don't make me see it.
strength is maxed. Let's go. Now I can finally make Siegfried since I can't get him via the shuffle. PogChamps. You know, if I were to... You know, I'm surprised. Like, why hasn't anybody botted me for a while? Like, if you want to go out of your way to, like, help... To, like, quote-unquote help somebody, why not help me? Quote-unquote. Alright, so Koromaru can't take any more walks because he's currently eating the foods. Sleep earlier. You're going to sleep earlier. Which is what I should do, IRL. Anyways. Yeah, I think I'm gonna push, just to be on the safe side, I kind of... Here's the thing, though, with, like, AQ3D. Like, I'm kind of anticipating that that something messes up, so.
I'm sorry to ask so suddenly, but can you come with me? There's something we need to discuss.
You want all of us, or just him?
Just him for now.
Oh, this is the big announcement.
Come with me to the student council room.
Via Kaiser dude, I'm not so sure if you're still there, but you know about the Nature Guardian tower being out, right? I think honestly,
Isn't it kind of weird that she'd only want to talk to him?
I think I might switch the games around. So I might put SpongeBob for tomorrow and then AQ3D for Friday. Kind of as a feedback Friday kind of thing. So I want to have like an open table discussion with people to see like what else they could do with the game for the upcoming path and stuff. Otherwise, I'm not really so sure if they're going to continue. I haven't seen the Artix Entertainment channel live streaming anything for a while. I guess mostly because that their setup is in their office and working from home is not been convenient, particularly if Corrin is currently the lead on the Twitch channel, and currently he and Charfade have been having a physical injury or something to deal with lately, so I hope they're doing alright.
Probably some big, important student council business. Nah.
Maybe so, but Senpai was acting a little weird. She had that look she gets when she's keeping some terrible secret.
Ah, you worry too much. Well, if the high muckety mucks don't need us, might as well go home.
Hey, wait a second, Junpei. According to the seating chart, if he's not here, you have to clean up for him. Have fun sweeping the hallway!
What? Where did that rule come from?
Junpei, don't you mean to say...
Nani?
Wonder what's going on with Yukari's voice actress nowadays. She's probably not voice acting anymore.
There's something you have to know. Do you remember the girl named Chidori, who was with Strega? I don't mean to alarm you, but the fact is, there's a chance that she may wake up today. I know what you're going to say, and yes, we did see her die in front of our eyes. However, her body began to undergo transmogrification a few days after the incident. For the past few weeks, she's been in a state that is neither living nor dead.
Why didn't you tell us?
Truthfully, I was hesitant to bring it up. I thought it would cause undue distress if we didn't know whether she would eventually live or die. But what I wanted to talk to you about is your opinion on how to break the news to Iori. You see, she's probably... Mitsuru here. I see. Yes, I understand.
Like how they don't fold their phones back.
That was the hospital.
It's a freaking flip phone. You should fold your phone back before you put it back in your... Well, I'm assuming the skirt has a pocket.
They say she's just awakened. It's unbelievable. But although we had confirmed her death, it seems Chidori has come back to life. Iori?
Did I hear that right? Chidori is... Huh? Is this a joke? Some kind of trick?
No, it's not a joke or a trick. She is currently recovering in the same hospital as before. But, Iori, she probably...
Chidori? Chidori's... alive?
Hey, Junpei, what about your cleanup duty?
Oh, he's not gonna get to that cleanup duty anytime soon.
Jeez, what's gotten into him?
Well, I guess it's a moot point now.
Oh, you could say that again.
But perhaps it's best that he found out this way. I think I'll head to the hospital after this too. Could I ask you to come along?
Sure.
Huh? Junpei? You took off that fast, and you still haven't gone inside?
Well, I mean, it's kinda...
It's kind of what?
We'll wait outside. It wouldn't be good for all of us to storm in.
I agree. Iori?
Huh?
Her damaged endocrine system and other internal organs have completely healed.
I'm gonna try out something. I don't think anybody could spoil anything else at this point.
She's still weak, but there's no more danger of her dying in 2 years.
Plus, I know the bad ending already.
Is it really you, Chidori? I'm not dreaming, am I?
Dreaming?
It's true. It is you. Chidori.
Who are you?
Huh? What?
I thought as much. Transmogrification is the proof that one lacks potential. I suspected that this might be the case.
This is Mitsuru-san and Junpei-kun. They were your friends last year.
Friends? My name is Chidori Yoshino.
Makes me curious, like, what the heck does she sound like in Japanese? I can't exactly imagine a proper voice for her.
I'm sorry, it hasn't quite hit me yet, but it seems I don't remember any of the past few years. It's as if I was dreaming for a very long time.
Chidori. Yoshino.
It seems all of her memories after she awakened to her persona are gone. She remembers everything that happened before then, but as for you all...
Iori.
What do you mean what happened just now?
Nah, I think... it's better for her that she doesn't remember. All that stuff about fighting and pills.
I think I just left it on mostly because it was a precautionary measure that I had like spammers on around to take advantage when there's no active mods, and also it's a prevention for people who would just jump in and decide to spoil stuff out of their own amusement sometimes. But I don't think it's necessary at the point because we're at the end game of P3 anyways.
When you're having a nightmare, it ain't a bad thing to wake up.
I didn't say it was a nightmare. Don't put words in my mouth. It was a dream of meeting a kind, warm person at the end of a long tunnel.
Well, it's easy to ban bot accounts that will advertise anyway, so...
I can't remember it clearly, but I wanted him to be happy, and I think there were flowers. A room filled with them.
She might be talking about Junpei, but she can't make out that the figure is Junpei.
Chidori, take it easy. You don't have to force yourself to remember.
Flowers in a room. If she remembers that part clearly, then maybe... Do you remember when she'd use her power from time to time to make flowers bloom again? She'd always do it for the flowers in her room on the days when Junpei-kun would come. Any flower she touched would be mysteriously preserved. That's why I kept them all for research purposes. But after the autopsy, I put them all on her chest as a tribute. And thinking back on it, it may have been that night that she began to transmogrify.
Power to share one's life with others. Could it be that she reclaimed the life energy she'd given to those flowers?
It's possible.
Well, I can't prove any of it. But compared to how she was before, she's changed. The loss of her power is part of it, but more than that.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
We were talking about how you want to live now.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Of course I want to live. I have to find the person in my dream someday. I can't lie in this bed forever.
Supposing you do find him and meet him, what then?
That's none of your business.
Chidori.
Two hearts reunited. It's a miracle. No, it's a victory.
Chidori.
Hey, why are you crying?
I can't help it. This is seriously the happiest moment of my life.
This moment is always one of the best moments in the entire game. That's all the kid has to say, Junpei-san. Alright, let's go back and go back to our room, go to sleep. What will you do? If I actually do reach like 1.4k, or like I get a few more people to help me reach 1.4k, then I'm definitely doing a subathon. It's gonna take some planning, but I think it's possible. And then 1500 is the giveaway. School overseas?
Yes, but I'm your boyfriend. I don't approve of you going to school overseas.
Dude, people go wherever they want to go. You can maintain a long-distance relationship.
It's been restless out here lately. Have you seen all those flyers at the station? But none of that stuff has any credibility. There's no certainty in what they say.
You feel tired. Doze off. Screw discussing about probabilities in math class, and particularly to the end of the world. Ew, that's disgusting. Class is ended for today. Alright, I guess, come on. Oh, it's the old lady with the cat. I think I did. Over near the station. I don't think them responses matter here. Alright. What goes around, goes around, goes around, goes around. Go round now. Someone's doing a substream.
No trace of her.
Alright, rank 4 Aeon, let's go. The Toaster social link has reached rank 4.
Hello.
I don't think there's anything else to offer much besides, like... Stay on the mood for a walk. Go back to your room. Yeah, as far as you're aware, it doesn't look like there's anything else besides, like... it's not possible. I tried, like, 2 to 3 times. There's no way I can max the social link. She's not available on the 25th, but after the 25th, she's available. But even then, you're required an extra 2 to 3 days, or shrine days, to max her out. I tried. I tried off stream. It's just not possible. She's only available every day between the 25th and the 31st now, but even then, like, she won't be maxed. Which apparently is unfortunate. Yep, let's spend some time after school. I don't think I need, like, any more flower shop. It is Muley-san. We have found the Kato. We have returned the Kato to the Lady-O. speed. Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. You may be right. Aegis has a mixed expression. Alright, so this is number 5. I don't think she's available. Yeah, she's not available tomorrow, so I have to do the shrine. She's not available on the 25th, so I have to do the shrine. And even after doing the shrine, she won't actually be maxed. Even after I get her to max, Metatron won't be ready in time for Nyx anyways. Ta-da! Once you go to Tartarus on the 31st, you won't be able to leave until the battle's over, which is sadness. Yeah, let's go for a walk, Koromaru. Let's go for a walk, doggo. I am ready to walk you. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, what a coinkydink. Oh, yeah, that sounded weird. We don't even need to be close anymore. I maxed her. You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. What will you do? Sleep earlier, as usual? What the frick? There's a rising number of players. Oh my god, it's actually a Twitch partner streaming. Is that a partner? Partner. It's a Twitch partner. What the frick? It's not a Twitch partner, but a popular person. Wait, are they actually putting SpongeBob battling for Bikini? What the frick? What? And they're not a partner yet? I was like, how did SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom just suddenly jump up in viewership? That just blew up. What? Okay, anyways. Okay, so today's Shrine Day. Mr. Salesman is not going to be useful because he's not going to be selling anything useful. Oof to that. I'm going to get an oof. Ooh. Press F. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Down bum. I want to get Max Toaster Social League, but I can't. Well, at least we can still make some personas at the end. Blessings to the believer. Today's luck is you will have fair luck. Hey, I'll take 1,000 yen. Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Alright, let's walk Koromaru. Maybe he'll pick up something useful. Or we run into somebody again. Oh, hey. I'm surprised to see you out in the cold, guy. Your dog's name's Koromaru? He's so cute and fluffy. Oh yeah, our future consultations tomorrow, huh? Did you figure out something to say? You better put on a good act. Ms. Toriomi's scary when she's mad. Every time you fall asleep in class, she demands you bring her a more expensive cake. So what do you think I should do? I'm pretty much decided what I want to do after grad. I'm not going to be one of those guys who aren't planning to continue studying, or even to get jobs. A lot of guys are saying they don't want to do anything at all. I know it's a pain to put on all that hard work, but guys like that just aren't right. I like the way things are now, you know? No, I could say that for sure, man. Thank you. We are much closer now. Let us men bond till our dog goes out to play. Took around now. Sleep earlier. So tomorrow's the consultation day. We can't interact with Igus that time, unfortunately. You overhear a conversation. If the apathy syndrome is becoming widespread,
Yeah, I'm always hearing people to talk about it on TV. I thought it was a cult at first, but maybe it isn't. I mean, if the whole world believes in it, I feel stupid to be the only one denying it.
the first bell has rung. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. By the way, Kaiser dude, what'd you think about the Pokemon Direct? I honestly wish there was more like stuff to look forward to. The DLC came out today, the first part of it.
We've already gone to the last chapter in the textbook. Thanks to all your diligence, we've gone very quickly. My last day as a teacher is coming up. I'm moving to India. My darling is a missionary there. But he said he can't take this country anymore. Too many mysterious incidents, he said. Don't get me wrong, though. I love Japan. So I'd like to thank you all for being such wonderful students.
Doze off. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty underwhelming, especially with like the first two titles. Like, well, the first title I can understand is appealing to kids. The second title is a cash grab.
Let's begin, shall we?
Ah, Miss Toriumi.
Hi, how are you?
Say though, in the end, it's your decision.
I just lost a friendship, so if I act like a trash head, I'm sorry. Oh man, Elmo. I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences, actually. No worries, fam. Like, I'm in the same mood. Like, I tend to do that sometimes when I get really upset at something. It's just, thank you definitely for letting me know. Because, like, there are times where I come off as brash or very straight up, like, mean, like a complete bully or something. And I have to apologize to people because I don't really mean it. I'm just very upset that, like, random things just get said and done. But yeah, thank you, bot, once again for letting people know about what is going on with song requests and stuff.
All right, first question.
First question.
Are you planning on going to college after you graduate or entering the workforce? Well, you still have another year until you graduate. It's okay if you still haven't decided. Just don't put it off for too long. Now, it's important to keep in mind that this decision is yours and yours alone. If someone else makes it for you, you'll regret it later. And then you'll have to live with the consequences, whatever they may be.
Speaking of SpongeBob, I think I'm actually going to do the SpongeBob game tomorrow. Because Battle for Bikini Bottom, I somehow managed to download the PC version, so we're going to be revisiting that. Keep in mind, though, that the PC version for Battle for Bikini Bottom is much different than the console version, which is going to be remastered for Rehydrated coming out next Tuesday, actually, for all consoles. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. Primarily the console version. A game request? What kind of game?
But to be honest, I'm quite confident in you.
If it's on PC, Switch, or 3DS, I could probably do it.
You've really matured over this last year. I'm sure you're aware of it as well. What do you think has helped to bring about this change the most?
Nothing?
I see. Well, whatever the reason, you should be proud of the young man you've become.
I am
That's
proud.
all for now. I hope you have a successful senior year. Let's see. Who's next? Ah, Aika-san. Would you mind letting her know? Thank you.
Of course. Of course, Teach. I will find Igus. Oh, I do have that game, actually. I'm going to actually play from the beginning first because I do have the trilogy on my 2DS XL as well as Dual Destinies, and I haven't even finished Dual Destinies yet. Can I talk to you?
I'm sorry I went off on my own.
She seems to have something important to talk about.
When I finally calmed down after New Year's, I realized something. When I fought Ryoji, I got really scared when my consciousness began to fade. But that wasn't all. I was also confused and embarrassed when I realized I couldn't defeat him.
Don't feel that way, I guess.
But I couldn't defeat him 10 years ago either, and
Whoops, I skipped that. I like you better now.
I've been thinking a lot about this change that's occurred in me. You know, in the past, if I didn't understand something, I would just ask someone to explain it to me. But since I've decided to live, no one's been able to answer the questions I've been facing.
Oh, I need to sneeze. Tend to be allergic about not finishing games.
However, there is one thing I've come to understand.
And what is that?
The reason why I wanted to be close to you was so I could monitor death.
Ah, of course.
But
what is it? Discuss.
Even though death is gone now, I still want to be by your side. I still don't know what it means to live yet.
There's certain lisps that lisps is, that's a difficult word to say, that you can hear from the voice actors that's picking up from the microphone. Some kind of feedback. But then again, with the studio that they recorded in and the equipment that they had, and the person who was mixing the audio probably couldn't be able to mix it properly. With the technology we have now, audio can be recorded pretty well, actually.
But I want to learn the answer.
You want to learn the answer? Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
And I think I can, if I'm with you.
You know, it's kind of funny that she says that because she's the main protagonist in the answer.
So please take me with you. I may not be strong enough, but I'll fight with you to the end.
The one thing that's going to be annoying people about, like, Ace Attorney is how much the characters tend to be bleep, bleep, bleepity, bleep, blink. And that's how they actually program the game characters to talk in Ace Attorney, in Gyakunin Saiban. And of course, that's going to annoy the heck out of a lot of people because of the constant beeping, and that's how they made the game, but that's just how they made it.
Please.
I need you with me.
Thank you.
I don't mind. It's like a cult classic anyways. Class has ended for its name. It's time to visit the shrine once again. Oh, this is the last Monday. I think at this point it's not even worth wasting money on. Well, hold on a second. I think I have the best armor in the game. Everybody else is already wearing the best gear I could buy from for the copper anyways, and oh, she's mad. Well, isn't that lovely? Could you be able to unreverse a social link if you talk to them? Or it's best to do it at the shrine. Because it seems if I do it at the shrine, it's like immediately fixed. If it were me, I'd just fix the social link at the shrine, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. That's how convenient it is. Uh-oh, something is going on. Kappa. There's always something going on. don't think there's any point in order to get any more armor unless I really want to dump my money. But this is the last day that I could be able to get armor on sale. Let's see. That's only like 1,620,000 yen. I was just gonna get 5 more actually. 4 more actually. Just want to see if like it's all gonna be RNG based. Well, I have a lot of yen, might as well spend it. Ooh, I could sell this. Yeah, 2 million yen should be fine. That should be fine and dandy. But since the game is ending pretty soon, the social links are going to reset anyway, so Fuka being pissed is not going to be of concern to moi. Twitch needs a gym in the office emote. Indeed. Absolutely. The office is the stuff. Ooh, 1,000 yen. Thank you, game. I love that.
Hi, how was your day?
We have to win. Alright, so let's go back to the room for now, get some sleep, and on the 30th, we'll go ahead and take care of Elizabeth's request. Sleep earlier? We'll go ahead and take care of Elizabeth's requests, make Siegfried get everything done before the day of Nyx. Which I can't wait. Why, yes, I guess I'm available to speak with you after school. Alright, Robo Babe, let's go ahead and mingle. Ah, it's the grandson and the old lady. I'm breezing through the dialogue right now because I read this last time already. So basically what's going on is the grandson was given money from his grandmother and he was taking advantage of his grandmother's generosity. And that Aegis is looking out for the grandmother because the grandmother is lonely. And that's also a frosh. Wait, was that guy kind of a mini upskirt shot? Jeez, don't freaking call me that.
I guess, senpai.
Oof. So she was lecturing to him about, like, why don't you spend more time with her grandmother, more? What do you find, what is your purpose to live? Did I do something wrong? He saw me as a boyfriend.
Boyfriend, that is a term commonly used for one which someone likes, correct? Is something wrong with that? After all, you are a boy and my friend. Perhaps that was not quite properly phrased.
I guess he was embarrassed. Oh yeah, she's Robo Babe. She's Toaster Babe. Like, the latest quote is off of her.
Ever since I decided to live, I've been using words like why and how more frequently. The more time I spend with you, the more things I discover that I cannot understand. But the reason why I am not alive, it remains a stumbling block. Is this frustration? At the same time, I feel fortunate. Although I am not human, I enjoy a few privileges others do not. After all, I am able to be near you, the one most precious to me. It's strange how two conflicting feelings can coexist.
Hey, mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou shalt have her blessing when thou hast decided to create the Aeon Arcana. I guess it's kind of low-key, kind of cute. Even though she's an android, robot, cyborg, whatever she is.
My feelings toward Kiyoshi-san are unusually harsh. Kiyoshi-san has warm, soft hands he can use to feel those precious to him, and yet he... What is this ugly feeling? Is this jealousy? Let's stop this. It isn't right. Yes, I'll stop right here. Shall we go home, then?
You decide to go back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hi.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just calm down.
Far found 5 eggs already with no yolks. According to the village legend, eggs like these are signs of extreme misfortune. I've never seen eggs without yolks before. It must be pretty rare. I mean, there's also seedless avocados, actually. There are seedless avocados you can get from Spain. They're like Spain exports. I don't think their taste would actually be different along... I'm sure they would taste the same as regular avocados, but I'm sure there's a picture of like one person who got an avocado that's seedless. And with a seedless avocado, it's like a little bit more avocado for you, but also at the same time, it's like, how did that happen? Most avocados would grow with seeds. Why am I talking about avocados all of a sudden? Actually talking about avocados, what? But yeah, fun fact, guys, if anybody decides to use Twitch subs and whatnot, we can unlock Pride emotes in the chat for the Pride month. So, for everybody who's celebrating Pride Month. That's a fun fact. Lunchtime. For now. Frankly, if Aegis is actually maxed out for Metatron, I'd be surprised in this run, but I doubt it's the case. Gonna send it for today, I want to be by your side, accept the offer. Ba-da-bum, boom, 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 boom.
You're Kiyoshi-san's grandmother, correct? Greetings.
Ah, you're those nice students from before. Hello. You have great timing. I was just thinking about seeing you two again.
Hmm?
If you want the truth, Muley has disappeared again.
Again? Well, don't worry. At least this time, we have an idea of where she may have gone.
No, yeah. Yeah. 大丈夫です. I believe that this time, Muley went in search of something.
In search of something?
Yes, for a place to die.
If you guys don't know, cats actually do this. When cats are actually much more interesting pets to have than dogs, honestly. Cats know when they're going to die, apparently. I guess it's from a natural instinct. But when your cat lets you know somehow, like, when they're going to die, and they will just wander off and find the proper place. And it's part of their behavior as a cat owner.
When cats perceive that their life is nearly over, they leave on their own to wait for the end. Muley even came to say goodbye to me before she left. And so, I don't think I'll need you to find her anymore. I just wanted to thank you for letting us see each other one last time before the end, and I need to sneeze.
I'm actually allergic to some pet dander. My allergies come off a little bit stronger if I'm like around cats, actually. Even though, like, I'm curious about cats.
Muley-san died.
Oh, toodaloo. Sayonara. Jane.
Ano. You're not alone. I'm certain of it.
Tungsten, thank you for the follow, fam. I appreciate it. Welcome to the end game of Persona 3 FES. Does that mean you are follower number 1400? Are you actually follower 1400? Yes, that's my Discord server. Haven't I seen you around before? I think I've actually seen you around before. How have you been? Talk to me, fam. Talk to me. Let me go ahead and, ooh, that's an awesome looking avatar that you have there. Let me go ahead and, drop you this for you real quick. Oh, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. You know what's my favorite Tom Clancy game? Ghost Recon. I think they're doing, like, they sometimes do a free weekend for Six Siege too. I just haven't gotten around to it. But how are you doing? What's up? Are you actually follower number 1400? That's actually crazy. I can actually... Yo, I can actually plan my subathon.
As long as there are people left in the world, no one can truly be alone. I'm fine as long as there are people like you around, kitties. Yes. Bless you, dear girl, for your kindness to an old lady. Jenny.
I've been good. Thank you for asking. How are you? I've been self-promoting the Nubbins Inc. Discord. See you there too. Oh, the Nubbins Discord. Wait, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I can actually put you on... As soon as my stream is over today, I'll set you up for stream alerts in my Discord too. I appreciate it. Nubbins. Which Discord is it, actually? I'm part of a lot of Discord servers. Sorry about that. I'm doing okay, just holding on to my allergies for now, and casually streaming this Persona game today, because we're about to finish this game tonight, and I want to get my first playthrough over with so I can actually start a new save file for this, because this is definitely one of my favorite RPG series of all times. I'm finally glad that Persona 4 Golden, the best version of Persona 4, is available on Steam for PC. I feel like I sound like I'm crying, but I'm just really happy for this franchise. That's a really nice avatar, by the way, actually. Who did somebody design it for you, or did you design it yourself?
Was Muley-san happy?
I'm sure she was happy.
Was Muley-san grateful to have been born?
I'm sure she was.
For what purpose was Muley-san born?
No one could say.
Life. Where does it originate? Where does it go? What reason does life have to exist? To live is to be connected to people, but life eventually ends. Parting seems to be a natural and inevitable aspect of life, an unavoidable end. Life is cruel. I wonder, will the day come when I must part with you forever too?
Foreshadowing. Gasp.
I do want to live, but that's not all. That is to say, I don't want to merely become close to human. I want to... with you. What is this feeling?
You can't sense Aigiz's feelings for you. A mysterious voice rings in your head.
Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing. Thou choose to create a persona of the arcana you're not gonna max out.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, rank 7. I don't think it's possible. I had my friend your Discord create. Oh, okay, yeah. Just let me know. Remind me which Discord you saw me in again? Which Discord server I made? Oh, yo, dude, those are awesome looking emotes. I usually design my own emotes, but those are really amazing. Yo, that's awesome. I have my own emotes too, actually. Speaking of emotes, guys, for anybody who decides to do a Twitch sub, it doesn't matter what kind of sub, whether it be Twitch Prime or a regular sub. If you do a sub to any of my channels, any Twitch channel or mine, you can unlock some pretty cool Pride Month emotes, actually. And yeah, let me go ahead and grab my emotes real quick to show you what I made so far. These are the ones that people normally have access to with a sub. And for anybody who cheers bits, they get access to these emotes. And for my tier 2 and 3 subs respectively, I still have to rework my sip emote. It's like very tiny, but the ramen emote is like totally me.
I'm sorry for getting upset so suddenly. I'll be heading back.
You decide to go back to the dorm. Maybe I could make another food emote for my... Yeah, I think maybe...
Where have you been?
I think I'll do another food emote for my tier 3 instead of the sip. The sip looks too tiny to look at. Like, you could zoom in, you can see the fine details on it, but you can't, like, make it out in the... Four more days, Akihiko-senpai. You seem like a genuine guy, and I've seen you posting your stream all the time, and I just respect the grind, my man. Oh, my nose. My sub token is actually tomorrow, so if you stream tomorrow... Dude, I'm totally streaming tomorrow, actually. I think I'm going to be streaming the new SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, because it's like... The rehydrated version is coming out next Tuesday. People have been streaming the console version. They've been speedrunning the console version to hype up for the release next Tuesday. I'm actually going to be playing the PC version because the PC version is the game I grew up with. And it's much different than the console version for sure. Kind of underrated, but it does bring back a lot of good memories. But Tungsten, remind me which Discord server that you saw me in. I think I saw you around in I can't remember which Discord server it is though. I'm trying to remember. Actually, I could just check out. Oh, you're in Car's Discord server. Okay, yo, Car's pretty cool. He's mad chill. Shoutouts to Car for becoming a Twitch partner for Epic 7. Actually, let me go ahead and give him a shout out. He's currently the main Epic 7 streamer for mobile gaming, but he's also been streaming other multiplayer games like Monster Hunter World He has been playing some Six Siege as well, and all other multiplayer games that you can actually play with him. He's even streamed Super Smash at one point. So drop this. This man's a respectable, amazing streamer.
Cowabunga.
Well deserving of the partnership. And I highly recommend watching him for his amazing content for both YouTube and Twitch. What will you do? Sleep earlier. By the way, Tungsten, have you grew up on any RPG games? Because this is definitely one of the RPG games I wish I grew up with. Oh, the day is coming. The day is coming. Yeah, he's definitely a cool guy. I got to know him through another streamer friend. And yeah. I haven't been active on his channel too much because his channel tends to be his chat tends to be so active that my messages get drained out from there. I know he has an application for it, but I try my best to support like other fellow streamers who are like smaller and need of equal support as well. And I make the mistake of following so many channels that I can't watch every single one of them. But I try my best to be as supportive as I can. And thank you for being my 1400th follower. PogChamps. Today's last composition class. Is it your favorite question on Discord? Of course, yeah, of course, my man, of course. Of course. You start to feel better. Oh, Tungsten, if you want to chat in my Discord server, we have a rules channel, and you just have to react with the shroom emote in my October 2019 post, and you'll be granted access to the channel. Once I'm done streaming today, I'll set you up for the stream alerts on my Discord server too, as you definitely meet the requirements for being shouted out and promoted in the Shroom Saloon. Okay, is this... Ah, damn it. Yeah, see, Kaiser Dude, today, the 28th is not a day for another episode of the Igus. It's the spending time day. So, oof. To Max Toaster. No problem, Tungsten. No problem at all. Keep in mind, Tungsten, though, that Twitch, even fellow streamers, yeah, it's completely unavoidable. Everybody has their preferences for watching a bunch of different channels. I try to lurk on multiple channels as best as possible because Twitch is very technical with how people hang out, how the viewership counts and such in other people's channels. It's like weird and stuff. So I tried my best to offer some advice and tips and tricks on Twitch streaming as best as possible, as it's never easy for like smaller streamers to get out there nowadays, even when we're self-quarantine indoors and everybody's watching everybody online, and everybody, their cousins, their fathers, their mothers, their grandparents are even on Twitch streaming. I try my best. I like look at formulas and stuff. I'm kind of calculating. 3 more days. I believe in you. Should go to Tartarus. We gotta be ready. The only thing I don't have is the proper atmosphere because living in an apartment has thin walls and people can actually judge the heck out of my volume. Even babies can judge my volume. There have been at least 8 reported. Ew. Actually, Tungsten, while we're on... Before I forget, have you played any RPGs growing up? Any particular franchise of RPGs that you've played or like watching people play? Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't be there at every other small streamer's channel, as there are... Just like with other Twitch audience members, there are certain games I do like to watch. Certain people I like to talk to. So it's a mixed bag for me. Like I think the genre I am most picky about is shooters, because I'm pretty picky on what shooters I like to play. I don't think I have any need for this shop anymore anyways. Let's keep on going. Da 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 da. Can't believe we're at the end of like a long-awaited ending already. And the people who've been there in the beginning or in the middle of my journey in this game, I wish I could see them again. Ocha Saber, yeah, Ocha Saber. Let me also give a shout out to a fellow Persona 3 streamer. She has an amazing personality, actually, and well deserving of her community. And now they're on Persona 5 Royal. Witcher 3, Fallout, Tiles, and Disco Elysium. Yeah, there's been a great amount of people who've been playing Fallout, and Disco Elysium I've been kind of following, but The Witcher...
Cowabunga.
It's definitely a game I want to play. I've actually watched the series on on Netflix. The Witcher series is phenomenal, and like Henry Cavill as Geralt is, oh my god, dude actually fit in the shoes pretty well, and that's pretty amazing. All right, so the 30th is the day that we're gonna be doing our important stuff. The 31st is the final day for the final part of this stream. I don't think we're going to take any breaks. Everybody is going live. Yes, I am available. I went totally off key there for a second there. Some channels nowadays I feel like are just botted out of like... Just because, well, the only thing that's attractive about me, of course, is the way I talk. Some people like it when I go and crack into different voices or just the way I sound normally because of like... Here's the thing, like, I look young. People expected more of like a higher pitch voice for like... But I have a deeper pitch than most people I know. So it's kind of like if if like a bass singer would be speaking instead of actually singing. Which can work for some anime characters, actually. But I have to build up a portfolio of voiceover work first. Which is a separate portfolio for my media portfolio, actually.
The wind is calm today. I don't detect the usual scent of the sea.
Ika suddenly became quiet.
I am sorry about last time. Perhaps my heart is becoming more and more like that of a human. But as a result, I have realized something. The heart and body are inseparable. A human heart can only function normally within a human body. I know. Have you come here alone with a female on any occasion before? Perhaps you gazed out at the view and spoke quietly. Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious.
I'm doing it now.
Oh no. I'm only shaped like a female. Besides, I'm a machine.
I guess it's acting fidgety. My brother plays Persona, but I have never played. Do you recommend the series? Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely find that if you play Personas 3, 4, and 5, they definitely have the most, well, the most fleshed out Persona game to date has been Persona 5, the Royal version. If you want to play Persona on PC, you could play Persona 4 Golden, which came out on Steam. Each of these Persona games, I think they take place in like different set points in the universe, but they don't highly coordinate with each other. Like each of them aren't like an exact sequel to the next one. Each of them have their own unique stories. But yeah, definitely recommended for sure. They're also like a franchise, an IP that's within the Shin Megami Tensei game series, which is also like within the same. I feel like Persona is a bit more story driven. in its own way with the human world versus the Persona universe than Shin Megami Tensei, I feel. There's Shin Megami Tensei games that you could still play on, if you have a 3DS or a 2DS XL like I do. And they're more on the Persona aspect than on the human aspect.
At school, I am seen as a human female.
I don't know if that answered your question or not, but I hope I did answer your question, Tungsten. So if you're open-minded about trying out RPG games, then Persona is definitely a pretty amazing choice for you, for sure.
I was concerned that if I stay with Gai-san too much, it could cause a misunderstanding. If that is the case, please tell me right away. I wouldn't want to act as a barrier to you becoming close to female humans.
You're not in the way.
The view from this rooftop is
wonderful.
That must be why I come here after school. Some nights I find a couple alone here. They might be leaning against one another or embracing. I never gave it a second thought before, but lately, it pains me to see them. I have probably come to realize that this is the sort of connection I can never attain. The closer my heart comes to that of a human, the more I realize how much sets us apart. Just because my kokoro is developing doesn't mean I can actually become human.
Do I have a YouTube? I have a bunch. I have like few YouTube channels. I just haven't updated my gaming one forever. My most popular one is Meltenacious, and it's currently at 943 followers because one of my videos just ended up blowing up on YouTube. And then I also have a Miltendo channel. I just haven't uploaded to that channel for a while. Which I need to, because I need to put in my clips and oh wow, one of my comments from 3 years ago. Yeah, my latest update was like 2 months ago. Anyways.
But only recently have I realized something. I have another wish. One just as precious as my desire to live.
Yeah, that's like... I have a lot of views on this channel as well, like 27,574 total views from a lot of people. One of my videos just blew up on the internet and on YouTube and overall, and it just... my channel just exploded. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I can actually start getting paid in pennies from advertisements. And I can do a 1,000 subscriber special, actually.
My realization is that this second wish can never be granted.
I know, Zitchy. Aika seems very distressed.
Minasai, I lost control of myself again, but this feeling that you are precious to me will never change, no matter what happens.
A mysterious voice rings in your head. Oh, my nose. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have her blessing. When thou cannot maximize the arcana. Ugh. Yeah, we're not gonna maximize this. Welp. I'm gonna save on the 30th. This is as best as we can do.
Until now, I have always referred to you as something precious to me. But that is not the correct way to express this feeling. Demo. If I were to use the proper words, I know it would never come true, and
I just ran off. You decide to go back to the dorm. Oh, you're so gonna finish this tonight. I could feel it.
Welcome back.
Masura has a point. Now's not a time to be sick. Wait a minute. Hold on. Koromaru's looking at you pleadingly. He seems to want to go for a walk. Koromaru is begging more than usual tonight. With everyone? Wait a minute. This is new. This is entirely new for me. I have not seen that before. This might be because it's the final days. What is your advice to have a YouTube video blow up? Post something relevant. Post a meme. A meme that will attract a lot of people. Don't make your video too long. The reason the one video I posted blew up is because the Sonic movie came out that time. And I posted it, it was of a popular song with Wiz Khalifa. So relevancy, depending on what's popular and relevant, if you post a discussion video or a meme video about what's popular, what's relevant, what's trending on YouTube, then you're going to be able to ride the trending bandwagon really easily. So let's go for a walk with everybody. Because the game allows us to. Yay! What is Fuka doing? Fuka, what the heck are you doing? She's stuck. The day of the final battle draws near, and she's stuck. Everyone is having fun, as if trying to make the most of this moment. Spend a pleasant evening with them. It's kind of funny how she just stuck in the jungle gym. Oh my god, that's like one of the funniest things I've seen in this entire game. Well, I'm sure that never gets old for you, Kaiser dude. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, today's the day. Today's Messiah Day. After school. Okay. This is number 9. I'm certain of it.
Isn't it interesting how the sunlight on a clear winter day seems stronger than it is during the summer? Perhaps it's because the sun is lower in the sky, and you don't have to look up to see it. I've gotten used to this view, but it's never exactly the same. The same could be said of one's daily routine, or of life itself. The fated day is almost here, January 31st.
You're right.
I come here in order to think. I can't let this end. I must protect it. Thoughts like that. Since last time, I have calmed myself by thinking things through. I thought about the old lady and Mioli-san, as well as Kiyoshi-san. I wonder if Mioli-san was alone until the moment of her death. Someplace no one could find her. I think the old lady wanted to be there for her at the end. To live means to be connected to other people, but life is finite, and farewells are inevitable. It is sad to consider, but you and I must part one day as well.
Foreshadow.
And then I'll never be able to see you again. There's so much in life that cannot be understood. It's filled with pain. You meet others, forge relationships, and spend time with them. Then they are gone, leaving you behind, leaving you alone. When I consider that, I could no longer hold back my feelings. But I understand now. That's just how it is. No two viewings are alike. No 2 days are alike.
Yeah, exactly, Igus. Everybody has their own point of view. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And if you're feeling bitter about the way someone thinks and stuff, then you're taking it personally upon yourself.
It is natural for everything to disappear, return, and remain in a constant state of change. Life is finite and ephemeral.
Complex word. I'm gonna add that to my vocab.
That is precisely what makes it precious to use, showing us that we wouldn't waste it. Shh. It is a miracle for any two like-minded people to be within the chaotic flux. That's why forging bonds and relationships is a source of happiness. That is the root, 'cause of the joys of being alive. It's not a cold but a warm kind of sorrow, shining more brightly like a diamond as a result of its limits. If I think of it that way, there's no time to falter or hesitate. I need to tell you, even if my wishes are unfulfilled, I have to share my true feelings.
You feel Igus' strong resolve.
Guy-san, I still...
Igus looks embarrassed.
I know that I'm a machine. I know that I can't be touched. But I don't know why. All I can see or think about is you. I love you so much that I feel I may break down somehow.
You sense Igus' strong affection towards you. Sadly, we won't be able to max this one out, but at least we tried. I'm glad we tried. Well, if I were to make another Aeon persona... Aww.
Gomen, I can't think of anything to say. I wonder if something really has broken inside of me. I feel so happy. We should go back. I'll go ahead. I can't look at you now. Oh no. Johnny.
You decided to go back to the dorm separately. Oh, that was cute. That was such a cute moment. Yo, that was so adorable.
Greetings.
Tomorrow, the promised day. It's been 10 years since death has awakened. Are you ready?
We'll begin a new series of Hope for the Future. We'll follow youths who have thrown away their hopes as a result of disillusionment and capitalism. The news is on. By the way, Kaiser dude, if you're still there, with the amount of yen I have left, is it worth getting more medicine today before the next day, which is final boss day, next avatar day? Or should I be fine with Media Rahan alone? I think I should be fine with Media Rahan alone, honestly. Well, I'm gonna save here. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, the second moment. The second to last moment. How many hours is this now? How many hours did we do? 180. Jesus Christ, I spent more time on this game than I thought. 100. Yo, thank you so much for the lurk, TJ. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out, my good fam. Oh shoot, you were playing the DLC, weren't you? GG. GG's, my good sir. GG's. Alright, let's see. Well, we have 2 million yen. I have 50 medical powder. Do I really need more than 50 medical powder? And I have 88 discharms, 88 disrage, 87 dispoisons, 875 patrogems. Yeah, I can't hurt for revival beads, of course. Let's make it should I get more revival beads, or should 50 be enough? So I have like 50 medical powder and 50 revival beads now. It's like, honestly, I don't think I need anything else left. Yeah, I think I'm honestly good on supplies. Yeah, I have 50 revival beads and 50 medical powder. We should be okay, honestly. I'm level 99. My party members are level 91. If we are sucking on the final day, then that is no Gucci. Okay, so before we make Siegfried. Wait, hold on. What are my requests for Elizabeth before we go to Tartarus? I need to get the sword from Junpei. Anyways, gambare. It seems like everybody's here today. Alright, Fuka. Alright, here we go. This is our second to final trip to Tartarus. This is it. Alright, before anything, Junpei, I have something new for you, my dude. Let's see. Here, take this sword. Here, take this Levitain. What is the current papal robe I have him wear? I feel like I need to... Evade wind, medium. Alright, here... Ooh, that's an improvement. Here's the Sardana. 30 SP. Spiked bra. That's funny. Yeah, she's gonna be dodging electricity like heck. Akihiko, senpai. Come on, my man. He's wearing the double ziggurat right now, which is the rare gloves that I found in the rare chest. Should I still give him the root knuckles, then? It decreases his hit, as well as the damage. Or should I just leave the double ziggurat on him? Frankly, I don't mind if we leave the double ziggurat on him. Yeah, this one's like 400, and the hit chance is like 99. Hold on, what's your weakness? Ice. Oh, frick, none of this is ice. Oh, this is evade electricity high. I could probably give him the Indra bracers. But then again, there's also the Draupnir. Think I'm probably gonna give him the Indra bracers, actually. But yeah, should I just keep the double ziggurat? Is it fine to keep the double ziggurat on Akihiko? Because it's like better than the root gloves that we made. Yeah, that one's fine already. Oh, Elizabeth, I have completed a request for you.
You seem to have completed a request. Just a moment while I check. This katana, it's the cursed sword, Myoho Muramasa. I heard that it laid a curse on the Tokugawa clan long ago. I wonder what kind of fortune it will bestow upon you. Please accept your soma.
It seems that I completed all the requests and now we have to do the fusion attacks, actually. Alright, now let's grab Orpheus. Alright, the moment of truth has come. It be time. Let me go ahead and save first. Alright, time to get on with the fusions. Which means I'm gonna actually go ahead and turn off my face cam real quick. Actually, you know what? I think I'll take a quick break. Let me go ahead and save here and take a quick break real quick. And once we return, we'll be back to doing our final preparations for Nyx and everything else. So, I'll be right back after these brief messages or two from Twitch.tv sponsors.